6th of July 2021 and unanimously resolved to exit the NASA coalition. I therefore, on behalf of the party, confirm that the relevant instructions have been executed and actualized the decision. Thank you very much, and the letter to confirm that is with the chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of ANC Party, I want to confirm that the Amani Council held a meeting that resolved that the Amani National Congress Party be and is hereby authorized to exit and or enter any existing coalition. And pursuant to the following resolution, it is therefore a humble opportunity to notify the Registrar of Political Parties that the decision to withdraw from NASA is hereby served to her, and we are also giving our party leader authority to go and engage with other like-minded Kenyans, and to be specific, the One Kenya Alliance. But in the same breath, we are saying that we do not just want to engage with any other Kenyan. We want to engage with Kenyans who have the history of supporting others, Kenyans who have the integrity to lead this country, not just any other Kenyan. So we are giving our party leader the authority to reach out with other leaders in this country, and this is a letter that has been signed by the Amani National Congress on behalf of ANC. Wiper? Yeah. So barua ya ANC iko hapa, barua ya Ford Kenya iko hapa, na barua ya Wiper iko hapa. It is now official that NASA does not exist. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll have the proclamation been read by Mr. Malimo, Wakili. Then we'll have the formal sign-off.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to read the official proclamation on the dissolution of the National Super Alliance, and this is how it reads. We, Amani National Congress, hereinafter ANC, Forum for the Restoration of Democracy Kenya, hereinafter Ford Kenya, and Wiper Democratic Movement Kenya, hereinafter WDM-K, being among the founder members of the National Super Alliance, hereinafter NASA, having reflected on the objectives, achievements, and challenges of the NASA coalition this far, acknowledging that it's no longer in the interests of ANC, Ford Kenya, and Wiper that the parties continue being partners and or associating with the NASA coalition, and being conscious that under Article 15.1 of the NASA coalition agreement, the NASA coalition stand dissolved where any three of the coalition parties decide to leave the NASA coalition. It's hereby confirmed that 1. Amani National Congress has withdrawn from the NASA coalition agreement. 2. Forum for the Restoration of Democracy Kenya has withdrawn from the NASA coalition agreement. 3. Wiper Democratic Movement Kenya has withdrawn from the NASA coalition agreement. And accordingly now, therefore, the NASA coalition stands dissolved forthwith, in witness whereof the parties here to set their hands on the 3rd day of August 2021. It will be signed by the party leader, ANC, Honorable Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, party leader, Ford Kenya, Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, and the party leader, Wiper, Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. I thank you.
The king is ordering. This king, my lord.
Your Excellency, nothing.
Bado hatujamaliza. They're coming to give remarks. They're coming
Numa, behind them.
No, you did very well. Mama cover. Wait, they're coming to give remarks. Eh? They're coming to give remarks.
There are more than enough people there. There are more than enough members there.
This is very good.
Very loyal. So, Masharia?
Yes.
No, Nani? Masharia? Wakili? So the order in which wanakuja nawaita mmoja anakuja naongea mwingine.
Yeah, we'll start with him
Because the close way it is. Okay, sasa waambie kimaliza kuja kupenda remarks.
Hii ni muhimu sana. Tuko coalition moja na huyu governor. Tutafanya maneno. Kabisa.
Without the mask?
Without the mask and with the mask?
King, umeona? Tosha.
Ndani.
Asipiga kabisa.
Ndani.
Really come back.
We have the remarks now by the party leader.
Wacha wajipange.
No, ngoja.
Remarks first.
Remarks by Black.
What's your program?
Followed by His Excellency. Then His Excellency Wetaka.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Waheshimiwa wabunge, wanachama wa National Executive Councils wote hapa, mimi nitajumulisha matamshi yangu kwa mwito, kwa sababu tuna viongozi ambao wanawakilisha eneo mbalimbali bungeni. Nikisema One Kenya Alliance, mnanipa OKA. One Kenya Alliance. OKA. One Kenya Alliance. OKA. I want to confirm that clarion call is already protected under intellectual property laws of this country. And so it's a serious business. Na kutoka sasa kuelekea mbele, ijulikane na wananchi wote wa Kenya na hata marafiki zetu duniani kote kwamba muungano wa One Kenya Alliance tuko imara, tuko tayari kuchukua uongozi wa nchi hii ifikapo mwezi Agosti mwaka ujao. Na katika matamshi haya hatuna chuki na yeyote yule, bali tuna imani kwamba Wakenya watatuunga mkono, Wakenya wazalendo, mwamko mpya. Na kwa hivyo kwa upande wetu, kama ambavyo nimesema, hatuna takshishi yoyote, hatuna ugomvi na yeyote yule. Ugomvi ambao tunao ni dhidi ya ufisadi ambao umefikia kiwango ambacho hakieleweki. Tuna ugomvi na wale ambao hawataki nchi hii mema, na tuko na ugomvi wa ajabu na wale ambao wanataka kusambaratisha umoja wa nchi hii. Tutaelekea katika kila sehemu ya nchi yetu hii. Wenzetu katika mlima Kenya tunajua kwamba walikuwa wakisema wapi wakilishi wetu, na najua wako tayari. Wenzetu katika eneo la Pwani na sehemu zote, muungano wa One Kenya Alliance ni muungano wa wananchi wa Kenya na ambao wako tayari kutimiza kwa njia thabiti uongozi bora wa nchi hii. Hatutaki kuzungumza juu ya bottom up ama wide upside down, mambo kama hayo. Tunaelewa kabisa huwezi ukazungumza juu ya economic models. Wakenya watakumbuka kwamba mwaka 2007 mimi kwa upande wangu nilianzisha mwito wa kufanya kazi 24 hours. 24-hour economy. Na bado tunatoa mwito huo ili kuboresha uchumi wa nchi hii. Tumetoa mwito hata juzi tukiwa Pwani kwamba bahari ya Hindi na Porto Mombasa yetu ile na pamoja na Lamu, huku tukimpongeza, nilisema wazi, mtu akifanya jambo la busara apongezwe. Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta alipotangaza kuanzisha rasmi Lamu Port, alifanya jambo la maana ambalo aliyemtangulia rais mstaafu Mwai Kibaki, mimi nikiwa makamu wake, tulianzisha mpango huu wa LAPSSET. Na kwa hivyo ili nchi hii jimudu kiuchumi, and all those tractor drivers wanaofanya kampuni za logistics ambapo ameadhirika pakubwa kwa sababu ya kuwepo kwa standard railway gauge. Imagine a situation kwamba Port of Mombasa and Port of Lamu zitakuwa port huru. Kuna I can tell you that kwa upande wa Uingereza kwa mfano, Prime Minister Boris Johnson alitangaza several free ports. Na this is the way to go, because Mungu ametupatia kiwapo ametupatia that particular endowment as a people of Kenya, perhaps even on behalf of the hinterland of Africa. And so I want to confirm that this is serious business. This is going to be business like no other. Along with my colleagues here, we are determined to move as one team. We are determined. And therefore, on behalf of Wiper Democratic Movement, I confirm our commitment to One Kenya Alliance. And with that, also encourage all our other friends, wherever they are. As I said, for the avoidance of doubt, we are reaching out to every person. We know that we need to form a political colossus ambayo ushindi utadhihirika wazi. So media, we thank you. Be part and parcel of this new change for Kenya, the real change. Asanteni.
Okay. Thank you, Ndugu Stephen. I'll be very, very fast. I think over the weekend when we were attending church in Kawangware, and I happened to be with my brother, Senator Wetangula, one of the questions that came through the media was that we have not seen official communication to the effect that you have formally withdrawn from the NASA coalition. So today we want to put it beyond any other doubt that each of the parties represented here have now formally written to the Registrar of Political Parties to put an end to the issue of NASA, our affiliation to NASA. When we finish here, our party officials shall be able to share with you, once the registrar has stamped officially receipt of these letters, that it is now done or the deed is done. So I hope with that we shall put closure to that particular issue. Now, the second thing is for us to just emphasize NASA is now behind us. It is behind us. So I would like to request members of the Fourth Estate that it will no longer be news if you're coming to ask us about NASA. It is behind us. Let us now look at new formations, new reorganizations, the way the parties here And remember, One Kenya is not a closed shop. We shall engage other Kenyans. And as we move across, systematically move forward, we shall then make announcements that will be meaningful and that will make sense to the people of Kenya. Finally, I just want to emphasize that let us not confuse Kenyans with semantics. Let us not start talking to Kenyans about which model or that model. You know, we are beyond economic classes. The challenges facing Kenya are not academic. Because we are having people saying this is a model from this corner, this is a model from this corner, what is your model? Ladies and gentlemen, let's tell Kenyans the truth. One, do we have a challenge of public debt in this country?
Yes. Yes.
We have it. We acknowledge it. And it's eating across the economy. It's making it difficult for businesses to borrow. All tax revenues, 70% are going to repaying debt. So we know that there's a challenge of debt, so we address it. Do we have a challenge of punitive taxation on the Kenyan people? Yes, we do. Businesses are suffering, are choking under taxation. So we need to find a solution to broaden the economy. We are not saying that Kenyans should not be taxed, but we need to graduate from additional taxation to new taxpayers. How do we create new taxpayers? Tutafanya nini ili watu waingie kwa tax bracket kwa sababu wameanza kupata namna ya kufanya kazi? These are the challenges which we face. Are we facing challenges in the cost of production? Yes. Power costs are rendering our manufacturing uncompetitive. Why are we taxing animal feeds to the extent that chicken is cheaper from Uganda and the eggs are cheaper from Uganda? And these issues that we can address through specific policy direction? Why do we want to tax a beehive? Farmers who are setting up beehives, beekeeping in Makueni or beekeeping in Baringo, you now impose tax on beehives. These are the issues that we just need to address. These do not need theoretical models. To fight against corruption, what model do you need against corruption? Other than making sure that people are investigated and taken to court and charged. So let us not confuse Kenyans with semantics. Model he, model he, model he. Some of the people have never even dealt with one of the models in economics. And they are telling you that they are bringing models of economics. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking this specifically to tell you that our agenda is to strengthen and consolidate the economy of this country. That is where we want to go, to create jobs, to bring revival in our agriculture, to bring hope, to bring direction, to make sure that the young people can have access to credit. We don't want to suffocate the banking sector. So we just can do that by being practical and focusing on the right issues. Let us forget the theory of models. Thank you. Nitamalizia hapo. Sasa nitamwalika ndugu yangu, and we reaffirm that we are going to work together, we are going to pull together, we are going to consult together, and we shall consult with other Kenyans as well. And perhaps, so that it becomes clear, we may not be here with Gideon Moi today because this was more of a specific issue of the parties that were associated with NASA formalizing the exit. So let that also be known so that any speculation that would have arisen can also be put to rest. He's fully aware of this event, so hiyo swali ikitoka sasa haina maana. Asante sana. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Last but not least, this would be a day the Chinese would describe as sweet and sour. Sour because a dream that captured the imagination of Kenyans, called NASA, has reached an end today through what our statement described as a trust deficit bedeviled by machinations and selfish maneuvers by some of our members. It is now part of our history, and as One Kenya Alliance, we shall not drive forward with our eyes glued on the rearview mirror. We shall look forward to give Kenyans the hope and actualize that hope and make it meaningful to our citizenry. Sweet because having removed the clutches of NASA from our hands, we now can freely engage and actualize legally the existence of One Kenya Alliance. Serious work is in progress. Serious programs are going to be rolled out, and you'll be seeing this team and those who are going to join us, and there are many, striving across the country to give Kenyans a new direction in terms of how this country moves on. As we stand here today, ladies and gentlemen, we feel very happy that a dream has died and a dream has arisen. The phoenix out of the ashes of NASA is One Kenya Alliance. And you can see how enthused these members of parliament with us here are, determined more than ever before that this country deserves better. And better it will get. You know, I feel very amused sometimes when you hear people talking about economics, and every time you listen to them, you get to the realization that they know nothing about economics. Some are even mistaking distribution of money as an economic model. Others are mistaking a policy called Buy Kenya, Build Kenya as a model. You know, it is very laughable because if they care to read international economic theories and models, you'll realize that there are only two: state-controlled economy and liberalized economy. The two extremes are found, one in China, one in America. The rest are in between. But that is not what we are here for, to propagate and purvey theories. We are here as One Kenya Alliance to give meaning to life for Kenyans. The Kenyan farmer is forgotten. The Kenyan farmer is suffering. The Kenyan fisherman is forgotten. The Kenyan fisherman is suffering. The Kenyan youth are forgotten. We only mention them in passing. Even when we create opportunities for the youth, we end up giving them to the elderly. These are the changes we want to bring to this country. And I want to urge you, our friends in the media, to work with us. I saw Macharia Gaitho writing today and saying even media houses should declare their political stance. Yes. And it is good because if you go to the UK, when you pick the Telegraph, everybody tells you who it supports. When you pick the London Times, everybody knows where it stands. When you pick any of those, I want to urge you guys, look at the best, pick the best, support the best, run with the best. That is what you should do. We have spent too much time and energy energizing and praising mediocrity in this country. We must move away from this. Because when Kenya goes down, the media goes down. When Kenya rises, the media rises with us. And these gentlemen and ladies you see here, elected people, representing the people of Kenya from every sphere of life, have put their lives on the line of One Kenya Alliance. And when One Kenya Alliance is the place to be, the place to watch, the place to work with. I want to urge Kenyans to give us support, to move with us, to work with us, and we will reach the pinnacle of our political emancipation through One Kenya Alliance.
Amen.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Murithi, ulikuwa na swali gani?
Amenyamaza.
Tumekujibu. Yes.
Your former partner, Raila, the party leader for 4 years, has shown interest through what he says is countrywide meetings. Then he will decide whether to join One Kenya Alliance. If he does, is he welcome now that you've seen that he's walking away from his seat? And sentiments that have been associated to the three of you before have been that you're moving away from what has been the seat goes past.
I want to invite you to go and read the history of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. And they are alive in Hollywood. They married and divorced 5 times. Yes. Yes.
Order. Order.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, remember.
Having formally quit the NASA coalition, some of the members of Parliament and the senators holding key positions, understand Mheshimiwa Mutula, Kilonzo Jr., Robert Boy, and even Mheshimiwa yes, holding a PSC position. Are you ready maybe to also relinquish the position? Because you are holding them.
They will not relinquish. They are in Parliament. They have every right to hold positions. Now that NASA is no longer there, a new mechanism designed under the standing orders managed by the Speaker will guide on how we handle those things.
And I think for the avoidance of doubt, with regard to Honorable Member for Burabu, Honorable Ben Momanyi, they can actually attest to it. The Speaker actually made a ruling in his case, and he recognized Wiper Democratic Movement as a parliamentary party. So this position he holds is a parliamentary position. It has nothing to do with the NASA coalition arrangements. And I can tell you that we have had discussions with Senator Junior Mutula Junior and Mheshimiwa Robert Mbui. They also know everybody is ready for any eventuality.
Sacrifices must be
Yeah, they are ready for it. But as it stands, I do not think that anybody is likely to move in that direction. Yeah? Thank you.
But also some Kenyans feel that this is actually NASA part 2 because build the house, that's
Kaemba, those are your own words.
Not Kenyan.
Yeah, thou shalt not put words into our mouths. But having said that, I mean, clearly, it cannot be NASA Part 2. On a more serious note, this is One Kenya Alliance,
Yes.
to which Kaemba you're most welcome and declare position.
Murimi?
Hey, Murimi Mwangi.
is already there.
What? Sorry?
Now that you're already in the One Kenya Alliance or are waiting to formalize, what timelines are we looking at in terms of formulation of the coalition agreement, the manifesto, and possibly even the lineup of the election?
Thank you. Well, we are aware, Murimi, of those challenges. But we are not at liberty at this stage. We must also be strategic, we'll be open about it. We'll be keeping the media notified of every step, of every meeting, of every strategic engagement. As we speak, some of our men are actually at Manzoni planning out things. We're going to work out a manifesto that every Kenyan will have to read. Because Kenyans are not used to reading about these manifestos and things, but this one will get everybody running after it. We will be reporting progress as and when, of course, our secretariat and our management team deem fit. I think Matosha. I want to hear one from member for Kilgoris. Yes, sir. Is an incoming MP.
So it's running.
Yeah.
What is the roadmap of One Kenya Alliance that will culminate into choosing one presidential candidate?
That is exactly what I've done. Serious work under progress.
Maybe speaking from Senator Tangula's movie, is now ODM that rude or sweet wife that
I think what is giving you, Leto, Weta is giving you thumbs up, not bottoms up.
Good enough.
Thank you.
Yes.
What will you be setting demands for this deceitful partner to come back?
No. That's history.
History.
Murimi. No, not Murimi, sorry. Ken, my son. You will love to answer that question yourself.
Asante.
Thank you.
Yes.
By the way, we probably, before you continue, don't think we are very formally dressed. We are attending a funeral in Murang'a from here. So that's when we need to drive out there. So please bear with us if we have to leave.
Just one question to you as well, particularly leader for WIPA. Recently, one of the dailies had the headline that you or Musalia Mudavadi will be a swing vote ahead of 2022. But again, you insist you are repeating ahead of 2022.
You know, listen, my friend, we're going out, we're treating Kenya as one. There's no swing vote again. We're going for a straight win. Take that to the bank. Yeah, because you see, that is being, you are now being fashioned to begin. We are aware of these machinations. We know where people meet and design something like that. Clearly, take us as who we are. A very serious group.
There's no one in Kenya that swings.